Nakaliang SP Vivekanand Singh IPS East Jaintia Hills cleared. Habay kran boti 7 news wide kuble yikipai ba district kibalala ban ai jingkyrshan ling ba ki clear nongsan charge nong kibala ban pun ko ngui yikipai ba ban chong khop ha ki yeng kisem ha ki sngi jong lockdown kumbala pendri kam da ki board district bandon ka curfew ki board pulit ka district kalakot ya ka jingrap na ki clear nongsan charge nong ban rong lem ya ka jingkit jong ki pulit ling ba ka VDP wing ha ka ba ka tnad pulit ka IG ka ki harin kat kitar panyada haba benrap pat ya jing long jing man jong district bat kishnong ki badon hasanda bat ka Assam bat Bangladesh katnat pulit ka jue trailang bat ki BSF krang ba ka numdon ka jingyo rong be an ki wei pat ki brio na ki wei pat ki ri.
Assessment as such, as you know, this NH6 is the main highway which is leading to states like Tripura, Mizoram, Manipur as well as Assam. So this is the main highway which is being used for supply of all essential commodities plus movement of people, especially to from Guwahati and further to rest of the country. So after the lockdown, initially there were many restrictions, but later the restrictions have been slightly relaxed in lockdown 3.0. So now interstate movements has been allowed, but it is strictly based on authorized passes from the competent authority, which are normally deputy commissioners of respective districts. So we have set up a point in Ratachera checkpoint, which is around half a kilometer inside from the border because of logistical issues. So a team of police officers as well as magistrates as well as doctors and health professionals, they are stationed there round the clock 24/7. The protocol is whenever any vehicle comes from that side, it is stopped, then the documents and all are checked and everything is found in order, then the occupants of the vehicle are checked, then they are brought for medical screening, their data entry is done by a team of magistrates as well as police officers, and once the data thing is done, he is asymptomatic and everything is okay, then they are allowed to proceed if the passes are valid. So that is the normal protocol. Take half an hour. See, it depends upon the number of persons, number of vehicles which are there in the queue. Sometimes what happens is many vehicles come at once. In that case, normally the last vehicle will have to spend much more time in the screening counter.
So it's a process.
It is a process. Suppose there is no queue, if a vehicle arrives, it will hardly take 1.5 minutes, not more than that. And we have 3-4 parallel counters running. So at the same point of time, we can do entry and all for 4 persons. So it depends on the queue of the vehicles. So we keep on increasing counters if required. So that is normal process. So as you know, we have around 44-45 kilometers long international border. Not only in Ratachera, Dona, the Lumkyang, Kuliang, Huroi, Hingaria, Lahalen. It's a long border.
So are these fenced? Are they already fenced or?
Partly fenced, partly unfenced also. We have BSF BOPs around 10. And we work in close contact, close coordination with them. 97 Battalion BSF is deployed here. So they keep on that border guarding duty in coordination with the local field units like Umkyang PP is there, then Lumshnong Thana is there, Khirit is there, Ladrumba is there.
And including the VDPs also are there?
And every village we have activated the VDPs. We have provided them ID cards, masks also, then sanitizers also, plus some other clothings are there which are issued like lathi, torch, umbrella. So all those things are issued. They are doing duty for us. In fact, they have been very helpful in enforcing the guidelines, enforcing the lockdown. With now village COVID-19 management committees in place in every village, they are bound to play even more important role in keeping people under home quarantine. So VDP has been a part of our policing day-to-day activity.
So that's a very, very positive note on with your coordination with the VDPs and the BSF and the local administration. There's a fear of people that, you know, as you know, sir, the BSF have got different units stationed in different parts of the northeast and the different frontiers. We have the Meghalaya frontier, there is Tripura frontier. Now in this frontier, there are people saying that we fear that BSF might from Tripura might come to Meghalaya, doing interchange of duties or units. It might get affected. Is this how can you dispel that fear?
No. See, initially what happened in Tripura, 3 different battalions personnel, they got infected, right? But this BSF battalion which is deployed in our district is 97 battalion, and they have been deployed for more than 1 year since I joined here. They are the only unit which have been. There is no change as such, so there is no reason for panic. Okay, and this movement is. I have not got any information that any such movement is being planned or something. So people have absolutely no reason to create any kind of fear, psychosis, or any kind of rumor misunderstanding. So they should just follow the guidelines which are being given by the government, and rest everything will as head of the district police force, it is my duty to implement the orders given by the government, right? Now there is an issue where local residents, some of them are protesting against a government decision. Okay, we are a democracy, they have right to protest, no problem. If they are doing peaceful protest with due permissions from deputy commissioner and all, and if they are following the terms and conditions which are mentioned, we have absolutely no issue. But we are going through a pandemic, and it's a infection, and there are a lot of guidelines in place. So even if they are protesting, they need to follow all the guidelines which are given by the government, like putting a mask if you are in a public place, use of this soap, sanitizers, social distancing. All those guidelines will have to be followed irrespective of the nature of gathering. Long back, in fact at the starting of lockdown itself it was done. In fact district administration, police as well as the DMHO team, we are working together, and we have already identified a lot of quarantine centers, isolation centers, corona care center. Then later on villagers also came in, so they are enforcing home quarantine better. Then they have community quarantine centers now in every village or in a cluster of villages, where they use community halls or some school or buildings like that. So when we take into account those buildings and those infrastructure, then we have assets, enough assets. Okay, we may not be matching with Shillong that scale, but still looking at the population of the area and other things, I think we are well placed, and till now we have not faced any problem of accommodating anyone, like in putting in quarantine center. It has not happened that some center is overcrowded or we don't have space. Fortunately it has not happened till now, and if as and when it happens, we can always ask for this assistance from Joai as well as Shillong.